folks, and welcome back to Silksong. I will be just a moment and then we can start. Hello again, and welcome to Silksong. Today we have 2 new areas, and possibly more, that we have to go have a look at. So that's gonna be interesting. Where did I leave off? Right, here. I wanted to mention a couple of things. What was it I was going to mention? Oh, and of course we have to go deal with Trobio's emo phase. I have some comments on that too. What else? Oh, that's right. I wanted to mention, because it came to me and I thought it was rather funny, off stream. We've been getting all of these things that are like, can be assembled in a bell home, or can be assembled in a home, can be displayed in a home, can be attached to a home, so on and so forth. And I have to imagine that somewhere out there, there is a player who didn't talk. Ow. Who didn't talk to the good people of Bellheart enough times. Am I going the right way? Close enough. Somewhere out there is a player who didn't talk to the good people of Bellheart enough times, and sorry, I'm a little distracted. There's something on my finger. Oh, right. is that thing? The little clink that happened. Caught me off guard. Somewhere out there is someone who didn't talk to Pavo or the shopkeep enough times and is like, why do I keep getting all of these things? What are these? What are they for? Oh my, I'm leaving. What are these things for? A little on edge? Yeah, a little on edge. Stressed. Hopefully that changes over the course of play. First stop. Putrefied ducks. Because if I'm about to go get the last flea, I want to check in with the flea master first. I think I've been here. You're playing Silksong, I don't think you're gonna get less stressed. Nonsense. Yeah, that seems fine. I wanted to... Oh, that's right. I also want to check out the memoriam. I wanted to double check because I wasn't certain as to whether or not we'd gone to visit the Flea Master. I'm pretty sure that we have. Post, everything going horrible. But I don't remember running into any... I've definitely been in... Right. Oh, that's right. I'm not down far enough. Yes. I was in the middle of saying something. I swear I was in the middle of saying something. What was I in the middle of saying? I feel like I remember going there before, but there are lots of places where I could explore a little more with the Wreath of Purity. Be a little bit more thorough than I was on the initial pass. So I intend to do that at some point. But aside from going on a 3-hour tour of everywhere in Biowater, I figured I'd break it up a little bit into pieces. And that means first step is this room. Over there. No, that's right. That's where the Key of Indolent is. There isn't really anything in the area directly beneath the bench. Or that path, I don't think. But I will double check anyways. Then I will go down into that room probably. Nope, not here. I wanted to... Then I will go down into that room from... Man, this is a little difficult to get up. And now I'll go down into that room from above. Everything will be hunky-dory. I'll have checked out all of the putrefied ducts. this is... I have had this pointed out to me, that this is, at one point at least, a pinstress's home. And I'm not sure if the mossy fellow here took it over, or if they are the pinstress in question. Feared by all, dear sisters, they're carrying a pin. So that definitely feels like they are in fact the pinstress. Interesting. But they look to be dressed very much like the locals. Interesting. And I still stand to benefit from not spending any more time in the gunk than necessary. Because that's going to affect how long it's active for. Let's see. So I've explored all of that. Okay, and I've explored all of that. There's just one little stretch. There's just one little stretch. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. I mean, I had to, but I didn't mean to wake you up that way.
Bombari.
Barishkava.
Dosagos.
Very close, I think, being done here. We've almost explored every possible little smidgen we can. Actually, hold on. I do want to go back to the memoriam anyway, so I'll just go through there. examined every last crevice of the place. Okay. And that'll be it. And I intend to do the same with bile water. But the time is not yet come for that. This place is abysmal. No, literally. I wanted to check out the memoriam, because I don't believe I have since getting that new song. And this whole place's deal is remembering things. Albeit in the Citadel's own twisted way and kind of poorly. I wanted to see if there was perhaps anything here. We can use our strange song. I never so love that. Okay, so far, I found one thing, and it was very obvious. So this strikes me as perhaps not that. I haven't explored everywhere yet. Oh, just one more hit. Even better than I thought. Ouch. That was the one place in particular that I wanted to check out, so... Well, there are a couple of others that I kind of want to revisit now, too, now that I'm thinking about it. Because if this behaves sort of like Dreamnail did, then I'm wondering... So, we can access a mine. Then what else might be revealed? Okay, worth a shot. Now I think about it, I wonder what would happen if I played that song for a cobweb ghost. Where's the nearest one to a bench? Well, no, where's the nearest one to a travel point? The next one I come across, I'll try it. Remind me. Remind me if I forget. Anyhow.
Ada!
I got to thinking. That one seems easy enough to access. That one. And that one, less so. But, Verdania opened up a whole new area that I can only access through a memory. So what if the same can be said for you and for you? I have to imagine I'm going to access this through a memory in the first place. But what if I access this through a memory and this through a memory somewhere else? I want to come here to where the statue is and see if that opens up Hunter's March across this whole area. Of course, we do have to go back to Verdania as well. And that's got me thinking, well, what could possibly do that for Blasted Steppes? There's one prominent dead thing in Blasted Steppes. And you pass it every time you go up to fight the last judge. It's the dusted over, sand-worn judge that is standing guard as the last judge before you get to the last judge. I can take this off now. Let's... If we're going to a brand new area... I'm gonna put on that, and no, spool extender, and weed light for now. For not much of a particular reason. Also, Threadstorm, because I heard Threadstorm got buffed again. Great. Closest. Or Bellheart. One of the two. Let me see before I head off. Greymore is closer because I have to go up through the building that's directly above me. Okay. To the Wisp Thicket. Whoops. Okay. That's fine. There's a bench right up there. And you can't cling to this wall either, so it has to be double jump. So we got the summons, so that's where we stopped exploring. And that says there's a way to the right and a way to the left. My might as well explore to the right first, since the left suggests to me that's where we want to go. Excuse me. Pardon me? Wisp! Oh, eponymous wisps. Short-lived sprite born of flickering flame. Defeat 14 more. Okay. You know what? We're heading back to the bench. Different crest. Yep, this feels like a witchy enough spot. Ouch! Right, there it is. That did not work. Okay. Maybe Witch Crest isn't the way to go either. Ow. Well, might as well see what this is. Bone Scroll. Nice. Ow. Well, I was gonna say, if a primary enemy of this area doesn't seem to be affected by the Witch Crest's bind, then Beast Crest probably would also stink. Spool Extender and Reserve Bind both seem handy for giving Wanderer's Crest the chance to crit more. I think I'm gonna take Polyp Pouch and pop it on instead of Weave Light. Well, no, how much? How much could the poison really do for me here? Okay, not so bad. Just gotta be prepared to get out of the way. And now we leave. Ouch! Oh no, not more mumbling and whispering and such. Hello. You're spotting them! Cut it out! Oh, and then you burst into flame on death. Lovely. Burning bug. Many-legged insect fanatically obsessed with flame. Where'd you go? Oh, I see. You're teleporting. Ow. I don't think so, pal. Ow. That strikes me as a place to hide a secret. Nope. Nope. Nah. Maybe if I was better. This is looking putrefied. Yeah, we're inching in on Sinner's Row. Lovely. Ah. Ow! Hold on. Nice. Okay. All right. So, if that's all that's this way, that's not so bad. Nice to have ruled it out. Interesting. Could maybe hide something up there. Would be really annoying to get to. Oh, and they curve too. Which is interesting. Rosary necklace. Nice. Hang on, where am I at in regards to those? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Meant to tab. I see that. You can't fool me with that. Craft metal! Heck yes. We can make that tool. Hopefully. Ooh. And this is an opportunity to use the other song on. Heat and quiet, in dark forgotten. Toil no more. Too tired, too hungry. No noticeable effect. Nope. And now I'm in the underworks. What the heck is going on? Ooh, lots of shards. Yep, I certainly have the room for them. Appreciate it. Okay. Interesting. And there's another way yet to go down there. Ow. Oh. What was that? Ouch. Okay. Playing around in here will just get me killed eventually, so. You kind of want to see. Ow. Nope. I hear the flame! Baby! Woo! And that's jelly bean time. And since that's the last one, I didn't get an achievement or anything saying all fleas rescued. That immediately makes me suspicious. But since that's seems to be the last one. double the jelly beans. Yep, Mark disappeared from here. Oh, I see. You got void possessed. And there's still more. What on earth? Ow. Ow. You couldn't have respawned me after all of those gears fell? Come on. Let me guess, this is... Yep, okay. Whew. Okay. There's one more place to go in the Wisp Thicket. I assume that's going to take us to where the bell is, but... Just pop back to the bench. Get all of that on the map. There's not too many of the burning fellows that are around I'm gonna have to deal with anyway. And I need their entries, so. There is little point in not doing that. Interesting that connects. You need the double jump to get here, so you have to have been to the Citadel and down into the White Room. Ow. Could get there. Don't particularly want to bother trying. Been any place where one of those out here. Amazon. It's a matter of noticing where they're going. Okay. is mildly suspicious. Okay. I don't think there's been anywhere where I broke the underside of one of those giant support pillars to get anything. I don't think. Giant bell. Giant bell. This is entry to the giant bell. Uh-oh. Father of the Flame. Ah. Okay, yeah, I didn't think this was going to go well. Goodness, though. It's just 4 wisp spawners. How bad could it possibly be? Ow. Ouch. Well, crap. How many rosaries is that gone? These guys drop a lot of rosaries, though. Okay. Ow. Ow. Ouch. Okay. Ah, man. I'm not getting Silk back. And that's not good. I'm gonna have to be very sparing with it. Under the circumstances, I think we take Plasmium with us. Hello, excuse me, goodbye. Goodbye. Run back is not that hard, actually. Ow. Whoa! Ow! That's not good. That's really not good. Ugh, I was styling on them so hard the last time. Okay, let me think. Long claw still feels like a good idea. Spool extender feels like a good idea. But I think I might want... actually, Magma Bell would make the most sense. Which is why we're putting on Reserve Bind. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh, we broke the cross summons. I thought I heard a cough. And I was like, oh goody, Gilly is here. Guess not. Whoa! From downtown. Whoop! This is not good. Ow! Okay. Leaving. Goodbye. Ow. Ow again. And I walked back into the flame. Lovely. Okay. That's the ticket. Nope. Okay. Nope, I tried to dash to the right, but didn't happen fast enough. Ow. Okay. Ugh. No! Note to self. The jerk likes to interrupt your healing. Gotcha! That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad at all. Wisp Fire Lantern. Broken iron lantern containing smoldering wisp fire. Wisps will spawn from the lantern and burn foes at the cost of silk. Ah, okay. Alright. Not bad. Not a bad reward. I want to see how much silk that costs. And how frequently it occurs. But since we can regenerate silk for nothing in this game. Oh. I see. Yeah, I destroyed their statue, and they're mad about it. So, their attack pattern changed. Let me get back to the bench now. Man, I couldn't destroy him in time. I guess the determination really, powered him up. Okay. Well, Wisp Thicket is done. Let's pop you on there and leave light on. Yeah. And have a look at all of these things. Wisp, short-lived sprite born of flickering flame. To live only a single bright moment. What would one feel? Is it glorious or only despair? Or could it be both, mixed equal? Didn't mean to hit that. Burning bug. Many-legged insect fanatically obsessed with flame. These ones somehow learnt to call and guide the scorching wisps that share their thicket. Whether through dominance or reverence is unclear. And father of the flame, totem and god, built and worshipped by the burning bugs. The remains of an aged bug were housed at the pyre's heart. The structure suggested they wished for immolation. If so, I have seen their wish granted. Encountered... Completed 5 fewer. What are those? 5 fewer. Oh, hold on. That would be Redania things. Wouldn't it be? Yeah. Those ones. Alright, so, Wisp me. I did put it on, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Wisp me. I suppose it could only trigger when an enemy is around. That's it. And it just costs 1. Okay, what about something a bit more... health? How many wisps does it take to defeat it? That's 2. And it spawns them fairly frequently. Okay, 4 wisps absolutely immolated. Okay, so I got in 2 strikes and the wisps got in 2 strikes, which suggests to me that they're about a needle's worth of damage. Which isn't bad. 1 needle strike gives me... One needle strike gives me 1 bar of silk, and then that 1 bar of silk gives me 1 extra needle strike. And possibly the chance to burn? I'm not sure. The corpse was immolated. I'm just gonna go through to Bellheart.
Mieszko.
I hear a crosswalking. Take. Holy cow! I don't know what causes that to accumulate, but it has not been that long since I put that in. Wow, okay. I feel like we need to alter the witch crests now as well. Warding Bell is good. Polyp Pouch. I think instead of Warding Bell, we put on Wisp Fire Lantern. Yeah. Well, doesn't fit that well in with the rest of the build. It doesn't synergize as well as the other things do, because if it damages stuff, that's less health I can find back. It's very cool thematically, but Warding Bell with its glyphs is just as thematic. Claim the Pollen Heart, claim the Hunter's Heart, claim the Encrusted Heart.
Minonor.
Excellent. Excellent.
Era!
Alright, Alright, so where to next? The last 7 steps. Hello, Grendel. Yeah, they've got different lyrics than Grendel does. Grendel's overrides theirs. Interesting. Cog flies. They'll not do it because the cog flies sing. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Although, I could try binding. Nope. Okay. Ineffective. I'd have to try something else. Sometimes... yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you beat it up, you can get 1 shell shard. Not really worth the time or effort, I guess, but... good to know. So, in theory, it feels like it should be obvious where I can use this. Because so far, every place that it has had an effect has had this effect. Alright, what happens? Hello? That's gonna take me out. Or, either way takes me out, I guess. Peculiar. Or maybe that way takes me out because I need to go left. Because left is the path to the opening. The room. I suppose that would make sense. Or maybe I have to go up. Maybe that's it. Because it's a tower! Whoa. Wild. Coral Tower. Hello. Nope, you hurt me. You die. Crust Crawler. Soft-shelled scrambler encased in coral. Yuma! Gelatinous coral drifter of simple mind and placid demeanor. Defeat 14 more. Oh, man. Hello. You look like a shrimp! Shrimps is bugs! Come on. I've been prepared for this eventuality. Well, I think I beat the one and healed from it, but then immediately took damage from the other one. Joy. What the heck? Okay. Arena defeated. Somebody's mad, though. Somebody up there. I wonder... Oh, we can't go back. Calvin and Hobbes told me that bats are bugs, but... I never expected to see actual evidence that shrimps is bugs. I don't actually have any idea where that's from. I heard it somewhere, I don't remember. Okay, Kakri. Lithe winged scouts frequently paired with their heavier brethren. Yago, wide-masked aerial attacker trained to act as support for its grounded companions while remaining at range. 10 more, 8 more, 5 more, 12 more, 5 more, 8 more. Goodness, we're gonna be... We're gonna be here a while, I expect. Well, if Grim is anything to go by, then bats or bugs. Oh no! Every floor is gonna be a combat challenge. Okay. Whoa! You survived that! Ah. Ah, goodness. That didn't help much, I don't think. Ah. Okay, got it. Oh, great. Oh, I see. That's what happened to the floor. Lovely. Ah! Ow! Welcome to the hardest gauntlet yet. I didn't do the whole thing with Witch Crest, and I very much enjoyed it. Oh no! Oh, but I've got all of my stuff. And it didn't cost me any shell shards to fix them or anything. Okay, okay. So... Oh, so Architect Crest would be very good here, I imagine. Unless it costs you the shell shards when you do it in here. Yeah, Architect is even more OP in Dreams. Okay, okay. Interesting. Interesting. And let me guess, I have to do this one again? Yeah, okay. These guys like blocking attacks. Noted. Ow. Okay. Ow. Ow. Well, that's not great. Yep. Okay. This is fine. I'm sure this is fine. Wow, they weren't kidding though about being an incredibly strong force back in the day. If this is what they were like in their prime, the Citadel must have been so much more dangerous to have defeated them. Of course, all it's really taking is one Weaver, and I'm... Well, I don't know if I'd say messing them up exactly, but I'm creating a problem. Ow. Reaper's strikes me as potentially working quite well here. Ow. For the charge attack, if nothing else. Get out of the way. Ow. That's not good. Okay. First one done. Oh, and I immediately walk into the little crusty guy. Lovely. I think if I want to stand a chance, I'm gonna need to do better when it comes to... getting to this gauntlet with a decent amount of health and or set. Oh, I can destroy it? Ouch. Okay. That did not help much. Oh, lovely. Oh no! What was it? Where the? Make a shockwave of coral when colliding with the wall? Is that what happened? Goodness gracious. Okay, don't wrong one. Don't mess around with the flying ones when the walls are caving in. Just spit poison cogflies at them and deal with the next guy. That's the strategy there. Goodness gracious. I assume that this sequence similarly will not kill a steel silk run. It didn't in Hollow Knight, it would be really mean if it did here. Ow. Ah, that didn't work. Ah. These stinking things are gonna be the death of me. I didn't mean in that exact moment, but sure. No. Reserve bind also strikes me as being practical with this crest, but I like my swamp witch build. Hornet, ascend. Too far away. Sorry, little things, but I need all of the silk that I can get up here. Ouch. Ah, gross. It's regenerating. Gotcha. Ow. Oh no, not more of you. Are you kidding me? Ow! Oh, come on. Excuse me. No! I was pogoing! I swear I was pogoing! It strikes me that you might be here a while. Yeah, I might be here a while. Maybe go check out the fleas. Yes, that seems like a fantastic idea. Whatever reward they give has got to be helpful for this. This is very cool. But I don't feel ready for it just yet. I mean, you said it was the hardest gauntlet yet. I feel like I agree. I'm interested to find out why you didn't say I got all the fleas. I'm leaving. They have a bench at their place. I'm sure everything will be fine if I just book it there. Hello! I have to notice that none of the fleas have been eaten. I cannot begin to tell you how glad I am about that. Oh, my dear friend, Miss Hornet, look at how many of the lost fleas have come. It seems even the last few stragglers are now with us.
That's fine.
That is well, Flea Master. My travels through this land have been far and deep, and yet at almost every reach I met the friendly, inquisitive presence of your kind. You fleas have an uncommon desire for an adventure which I find admirable, even if it is seldom matched by capability.
Cadestre.
Though I'm long accustomed to traveling alone, following your journey and sharing some part in its progress has been a warm thing. I'm so happy you made we fleas. Even as the darkness comes to claim us, we will be honored to bestow one final gift, a treasure from Fleakind's glorious past. May it mark you in Farloom's final moment as a friend to us all. Egg of Fleelia. Flea friend. Rescue all of Farloom's lost fleas and receive their final gift. It's a blue. Icon of the mythical mother flea. Mythical mother flea, passed down from caravans of old. A symbol of protection and kinship. Decreases the cost of silk skills while health is full. Very interesting. To what, I wonder? Okay, health is full. It's got a little marker up there, too. What is that, 3 instead of 4? Yeah, that's 3 instead of 4. Okay, doesn't seem that bad. The health is full part nerfs this thing into the ground. Yeah. I imagine it would be quite good for just wandering around, but not necessarily great for bosses, unless you are going specifically for hitless. This would be good in Radiant. fights. For sure. Because you're not using silk to heal, so you're just using it for the spells. Refugees are all gathered, but now the world has loudly marked its ending. As great as our numbers grew, it seems our caravan will be the last. There is only one thing left to do, but the preparations require time. If your travels find their way back to us, dear friend, you yourself are welcome to participate. As long as it doesn't involve me getting something stuck inside me.
Pushka Mitri!
Olenkov.
All I hear now, but not free. For you are seeking, ours is a caravan foe. Much better it is now for fleas to be together, ready to face whatever end will come.
Olenkov.
Those great rumbles from beneath, they have sound similar to a giant beast. Such beast is much sorrowful, though,
Voila, money moi.
Right, so there's something that will be happening here later. Can't wait to find out what that's about. I wonder if you could bait them into jumping off the edge. Actually. Not that one. We do have another thing that we need to do before we can continue. I would like to share, given the opportunity, an interesting conversation that I had with sorry, couldn't interrupt. Ow. Ow. Eep. That did not work, but at least it saved me from the damage. Ow. Boop! Yeah, you. Ah, man. One of the aftershocks got me. Okay. Oop, well, I still think that perhaps a Witch Crest isn't the way to go here. Wishfire Lantern strikes me as maybe being very good here. Hello, Trovio. Anyway, we were discussing what it would be like if... Actually, what we were initially discussing was... what DLC might be like. Ow. And... after mentioning Lifeblood, which my conversational partner regarded as the most likely story thread to be followed up on, the conversation turned to the possibility of anything regarding the Grim Troop, and what that would entail both story-wise and gameplay-wise. In regards to the larger lore as a whole. Ow. Ow. Right here. Oh, right. The fireworks don't stop once Trobio is back out on the stage. Oh, dear. Which make it so much more difficult to follow up on that attack. Ah! I should have used the plasmium. I didn't use the plasmium. Ah, I could have done it. I totally could have done it. Just a smidgen more health and I would have had that, I'm sure. Ah. I need to remember, I've got some extra health in my back pocket. Anyway, my roommate suggested that the Grim Troop could not show up here because Farloom was not dying yet. And I think Trobio, for one, begs to differ. Okay, note to self. Don't try to do that. In that case, the best thing to do would be to go under. Trobio begs to differ. A lot of people beg to differ. Assuming that stuff gets fixed, however, as Hornet fully intends to do, it would not make a whole lot of sense for the Grim Troop to come here because the two things that were choking out... Okay. That were choking out this kingdom would both... Ow. Would both have ceased to be a problem. Oh, come on! You've got to be kidding me. Yeah. Anyway. The idea got tossed around. What if the Grim Troop got a bit more brazen about what they were willing to scavenge the Scarlet Flame from? With my roommate calling out specifically, what if they got more bold and brash because the offspring of a pale being helped them out in the past? Which is an interesting thought. Ow. Why don't... Oh, that's right. I was like, why don't I have enough to heal? Stupid, it's the wisps, duh. This is why you had trouble with... Whoop! This is why you had trouble with, glowing womb in game 1. Okay, I'm taking the wisp off. It's good for hitting Truvio, but I'm not getting enough silk to offset its use. Instead... I can't really think of a situation in which Snitch Pick would be that great. That does nothing with Plasmium. Memory Crystal. I think in this case, Reserve Bind is the way to go. So, ignoring the reason why the Grim Troop would be here, we started discussing what it would be like if they were here. And I suggested that Hornet would only get glimpses of the Grim Troop. With the Grimkin showing up every once in a while, only to vanish before Hornet could do anything with them. Well, that seems like a relatively easy way to avoid the tornado. Ah, man. Oh, come on! Anyway, Grimkin showing up and then disappearing with a chortle before Hornet could do anything about them. The Grimkin torches showing up in strange places. Places like they would have appeared in Hollow Knight. So on and so forth. And the whole thing would culminate. Ow. In one more battle. With Trobio. Titled, Truly Troubled Trobio. And Trobio himself would be holding back. The attacks would be hesitant. Fairly well telegraphed. Far fewer pyrotechnics. But this time, Trobio would be accompanied by a young Grimchild. Ow. So that was my idea. It's a little dumb, but yeah. I think it's interesting. At least for a possible take on it. What happens to your idea if Trobio dies here? That's a good question. The answer is I don't know, and I really hope Trobio does not die here. Ow. Why did I jump into that? Why am I repeatedly jumping into that? Ah, I did it again! Ow, no. Ow. No! I was like, where do I go? Where do I go? No! Oh, I had the means to have a bind. I had the means to use a bind, and man. Stands there and fans his face, lol. Actually, right next to Trobio, like here, because it kind of hits around him. Is that spot vulnerable? Maybe go fix the tool. I should go fix the tool. I forgot about that. Thank you. Ow. Yep. Oh. Yeah, your aim is impeccable. And by that I mean completely impeccable. Ah! Yeep. Ah, I jumped into it again. Beep. Ow. Ow. I was cornered. Did you see how many explosions were in that corner of the room? Oh, man. I had this reserve bind that time still, didn't I? I should have used it. I keep forgetting about that. You walked in so hard you forgot the file? Yeah, I didn't use that either. I didn't have a great opportunity to use them, but I definitely had better opportunities than others towards the end there. Ow. Yeep. Ow. You stinker. Ow! Are you kidding me? Don't. No. Nah! You've gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. Tool, yeah, tool. Deep ducks. If this is another combat-oriented yellow, I'm going to be very happy. Not gonna do Mount Faye. Why would I? Deep Ducks is right here. If there's a reason that I should, then you can tell me after I've done it. Well. Still alive. You have proved yourself made of the hardiest stuff, Pointy Bug. Follow did tell shamefully of complications with your diving bell and of your absence upon its retrieval. He had feared you lost to the flame, but we ourselves had slight guessed otherwise. To return from below proved as difficult a climb as ever I have faced. And yet, in time near, I will need to descend again. And twice mad you are, Bug, or brave beyond measure. We shall wish on your continued survival, even if you seem intent on ending it.
Benny Frank.
Stay safe, Forge Daughter. Okay, 240 that was. Rosaries is a good reason? I guess that's a good reason. Time is another good reason. Silk Shot. Item repaired.
Magina Fora.
Oh, now you break... that's what I have them saved for! Situations exactly like this. Silk Shot. Ancient weapon... it's a red. Ancient weapon of the Weavers, repaired and modified by Forge Daughter. Uses shell canisters and the wielder's own silk to fire. Aha! So it has a similar mechanic to the silk snare. Oh, cool. Gun. Oh, does it pop into the... or is it just... hang on. It's one? That's not bad. Hang on. One is 3, and there's a lot of charges. Each one costs 1 silk notch. Interesting. I'm gonna pop the file back on. Alright. Now. Cave Raven. Tell me why I would want to go to Mount Faye, other than rosaries. The Mount Faye version is like insanely good, that's why it's so hidden. Elaborate, please. Because it's closer to the original design. Ah, that makes sense, but you're telling me there is a difference. Actually, I'm thinking about... well, no, because they target and then go into the ground. I was thinking about swapping to the tri-nail spell. Bum, 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 bum. Ow. No! I was outside of the range where it shows it's gonna hit and everything. Not that one. Ow. Forged Daughters is the better of the two altered ones, though. Oh, that's right, isn't it? Architect could also... Oh. If Forged Daughter or 12th rebuild it, they have to reverse engineer some parts and make their own version. If you build it at Mount Fae, it's rebuilt as it was, and it's incredibly powerful. Interesting. Okay, so what's the difference between the Mount Fae one, the Forged Daughter one, and the Architect one? I could go for each, because I'm going to do at least one Steel Silk run, and at least one 100% speed run one. I could go for all three across those runs, or you could just tell me no, because I am almost certainly going to see someone else repair it in another playthrough. It's nice that the flurry can crit too. I'm gonna heal. Oh man, bad idea. Ow. Ah, man! I mean, oop! I can see you're saying stuff. I'll get to it in a second. Ah, man. Yeah. Beep. Ow. Gotcha! Goodbye, Romeo. So weird! Impudent! You could reset your file back to getting Egg of Flelia and go do the Mount Fae one now. Haven't done anything permanent since that. Unless get good and you beat this guy right now. No! As soon as I realized, I started another save and did gun percent. I see. Well... So be it, impudent louse! Deny our kingdom's agony! Refuse its touch upon your fickle shell!
carve your hapless path. Stalk and strike and fight, but know your foe is fate herself, and she has risen raging.
You still could, though, it would wreck him? Interesting that you say so. Now. What we got? Dark Mirror! Twin theatrical tools of a vainglorious bug. When binding, emits a searing blast that damages surrounding enemies. Okay, we're going back to Witchcrest, and we're going back to the tower! Woo! Ow. I have to see this in action first, though. Twin mirrors! Bum, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, ba. Is it bigger? That looks much bigger. I can't tell if it's bigger or if it does more damage or what. Oh snap, did that poison? It looked bigger and it looked like it might have poisoned? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out for certain when we head back up to Blasted Steps. Thank you for the ride. Lick. I think we take off Rune Rage. Well, Rune Rage could still end up being very good. Do I want to equip it just because it'll be very good against the boss that we're going up against? Even though I don't know whether it will even be very good against the boss we're going up against. I don't know. In that case, we will put on instead the triple pin. Bom, ba-da. Sorry. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-dum. The Pale Males. And it would not alter... It would not alter the map at all, because this is inside of a building. So that makes sense why this one appears to be in the same location on the map. Witchcrest combo now does like 8 times the damage of a nail hit. I see, I see. And I'm gonna ask a question that I've been wondering about for some time, and I was never really able to tell. Does the Witchcrest damage that results in the heal take priority over Claw Mirror in regards to the damage dealt to something before it dies? Because if Claw Mirror does the damage before Witchcrest, and Witchcrest doesn't get the healing off of it, then it's not as good. It hasn't seemed like that's the case. But I'm not positive. So the trouble is, I can't think of a good way to test it. Otherwise, I would test it myself. Claw Mirror only happens after the binding roll. Yeah, I guess I see that, yeah. damage that that did. Ow. Okay, that's not great. Okay, that's really not great. Oh no!
Buffoon! You absolute buffoon! You maroon! You nincompoop! Not that one.
Ah, good. We've gotten the entry for that now. Oh, speaking of entries, hang on. There is one that I need to check out. Here we go. Tormented Trobio, depressed thespian, consumed by the melancholy of a collapsing world. This one chose to embrace the doom to come. I shall not share such easy surrender. So yes, truly troubled Trobio could still get there. Oh, that's interesting. Did it send them out immediately? Ow. Ow. Ow! Okay. Okay, so it definitely does some glitter poison. Interesting. Alright, where was first in this room? Don't remember. Ah, right, they hit behind. Wait, does that one dash to where the projectile lands? Is that what's been happening? forgotten, but I'm around. How's it all been? It's been... Ah, man. I've been in a precarious position for some time. But that's quite alright. We found that, similar to last stream when we discovered Lost Verdania, we now have access to a new area here by entering the dreams of this creature. The king, or whatever, of the Coral Kingdom, or what have you. We have also rescued the final flea, and defeated Trobio again. So that's interesting. What else? We finished off the Wisp Thicket. And now we're here. I think I'm gonna have to take a break soon. I'm out of water. Kind of ironic given the circumstances. Very nice. Ow. Nice. A little too hasty there. They managed to dodge backward in time. Ow. But it's okay. We can get this back, get the health back at the start of the next arena encounter. Hopefully. Oh, come on. Get a little closer down here so I can smack you. There we go. Ow. Ouch. Ow! I was up against to get under. It's rough. It's rough. Okay, so I note that each time we enter, we lose one silk notch. And when we leave, our silk goes back to what it was before we entered. Which suggests to me each time I enter, I'm going to be down another silk notch. Unless I specifically go and refill it at the base. Percio. No! Ah, I died headlong into that. Oops. Am I right in my observation? I appear to be. And it doesn't matter if I stop holding it before it would do it. The animation starts playing out every time. So, after this one, because this one is going to leave me at down by 4 silk, it will be advantageous to go sit on the bench again. Because I can replenish 4 silk in the lead up to the first go, right? Ow. Okay. I'm in a marginally better position than I was at the end of this part of the gauntlet last time. I'd say, actually, that I'm in a notably better position than I was last time. Ah, man. Ah, man. No, 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 no. Oh, and it hits for 2, and one of them got lucky dice, but the other one didn't. Uh-oh. I'm losing frames rapidly. What's going on? Need to check the stream. Yep, stream's freaking out. Oh, well, that wasn't helpful. I may have to stop here. Alright, yep. It's not clearing up. I think that's the end of it for tonight. Good night, folks.